Hey Leo, this is Perry Mortero's daily reading for May 26, 2022. This is for Leo. Last shuffle for Leo here, and I see these cards flipped over. You got three of them, Leo. Okay, so what we have is courage, right? And we have the honoring path. So you intend to do the right thing, but you have to have the courage to do the right thing, which may mean that whatever it is going to be against some very heavy energy for you, something like that. You have creative endeavor, family, and a consciousness of lack. So this is something that you may have to choose to do something. It may be difficult for you to do because you may lack something, and you need to get creative to provide for a family, or the courage, the honoring path. It could be something like that too. You have to have the courage to do it the right way. If you're going to come up with a plan, to make more for a family or for yourself, to make more money or do something. Yeah, you have to have the courage to make this decision with the Three of Swords. To rectify something with this Three of Swords, this is also about healing something. You have to have the courage to make a decision to heal, okay? And the honoring path with the Page of Swords. And that's about being observant, being curious, right? The world. Judgment again. Oh my goodness. That's been coming out a lot lately. With the Page of Swords and the Empress with the honoring path, this is about looking for opportunities for real growth, right? For real prosperity. Just being observant and trying to, being discerning. Not so much of acting, but more so of making sure that you understand what you're getting yourself into. Page of Swords is a quick thinker, but also a very curious individual. And so with the Empress, that would be a very beautiful energy for that. Right? And that would be that you're looking for ways to do things in a healthy way, things of that nature, right? And but not acting so much. So this guy needs to be inspired, and I think it will be inspired more than anything by getting things the right way, getting abundance in the right way. You know what I mean? According to the person and what their determination of what that would be. But courage with Two of Wands, Three of Swords, the world, and judgment. This is about having the courage to make a decision, to just heal a situation, close things out, close out chapters. You have judgment here. Something else, something is coming back around that you have to finally just make a decision to close that chapter. Okay, because you have the Two of Wands, Three of Swords, and the world. This is about healing from something disappointing, and there's a lot going on with that, where there may be something that's just very disappointing. You have the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords. Someone may have taken advantage of you. It could be any of those things, right? And this is past energy, so this could be any time from yesterday on back. Just someone. It could involve an Aquarius. I mean, it could involve a Taurus, a Libra. It doesn't have to be, right? There's just an energy of them, of you needing to make a decision to just close that out. Okay, it was disappointing. Choose a different direction now. It's time to heal. And that's the energy that they're saying, have that courage for, because you're going to realize that there's some things, it's almost like there's things that you lack right now. And you have a creative endeavor, which could be some new business or something that would involve family or families. Things like that you need to be focused on more than whatever has been disappointing to you. And you see it's a minor arcana, so it's something that we were meant to move past. Okay, the world is saying that, judgment is saying that this is something you were meant to make a decision and say, boom, I'm done, and move forward. The world is all about closing out chapters, starting over. So that they're saying, have the courage to do that. Okay, because this is holding you back from coming up with this master plan. You're lacking something. This may be the thing that creates what you're lacking. And it could be finance. I mean, I'm seeing the Empress here. It could be anything, right? It could be freedom, just having the freedom to make decisions. And that involves finance as well. Then you have the vast universe with Page of Cups and the Devil. And so this is about freeing yourself from the breadcrumbing type of energy. Stop putting yourself through that. Not that you're doing this to yourself, but they're saying free yourself from those people or from that kind of energy in general. If you're working a job and they're breadcrumbing you, they're not paying you what you're worth. This is about coming up with something new with the creative endeavor. If you're dealing with friends or whatever it is, right? If they're just giving you just a little bit of what they actually have to offer, and you just get, the cycle with the devil, this is about freeing yourself from those kind of things. and focusing on more on the Empress energy, right? And the Empress energy is about health, um, prosperous connections, compassion, you know, building a legacy, building something more than a legacy. It's something that for generations, this individual, the person that embodies this energy, for generations, they will be brought up for, you know, words of wisdom will be brought up of this person. It could be you could have been passed for 50 years. They're just like, remember, great so and so says. Okay, so that's the honoring path, and so Leo, this is highly important. That you need to close out these cycles. Some things may come back up for you to finally just decide to turn away from. Um, People may come back up because you do have the Page of Swords. Because so it could be an air sign, or you know, anything. Doesn't have to be, but move past. Okay, have the courage to do so, because there's something you're about to create, and it may come from an inkling of an idea today. Like you may remember an art something. It may come something may come up, words, and it will give you like, boom, you know what would be great? I mean, start a YouTube channel or something like that. And I say that because of Page of Swords, things of that nature. Okay, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.